this. Where do we go today?
On est place Vendôme, chez Schiaparelli.
Today we're in the Petit Palais for the show and on Place Vendôme at the original Schiaparelli HQ for some fittings.
Well, welcome to the next Couture collection.
Hello.
Subtitles are available, les sous-titres sont disponibles, il suffit de les activer. Schiaparelli is about to show a new Haute Couture collection by Daniel Roseberry. The ateliers are not ready, the models are not ready, you are not ready, nobody is ready for this Schiaparelli moment.
I know!
It's a panic, it's a couture panic. Intergalactic chic, Baroque, Vaticanesque embellishments, Nabucodonosor dresses. There's Kanye West, Simon Porte-Jacquemus, Olivier Roustin, Julia Fox, TB Magougou.
Il y a un humour maîtrisé en fait, un humour couture.
Hello, I'm Loïc Prigent. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see everything about fashion. Hit the notification bell, leave a comment, and you can binge on all my fashion videos. This is the first one about Schiaparelli.
Enjoy the view.
So this is the first show we're having in 2 years now.
Ouais, congratulations.
Thank you.
I think people are happy that you're back to this format.
We are too. It's such a different feeling. It's such a different process for the team, for me, for everybody. And making clothes that you know are going to be in motion and telling a story over the course of looks as opposed to image by image, it changes everything. So I'm nervous, but I'm excited. Part of why I feel so excited is because I think this collection is a new kind of story for us to tell. We tried to reduce the collection, make it more powerful by removing volume and removing color. So the whole collection is black, bone white, and gold. And there's no volumes either. Everything's very sharp, very aerodynamic, almost like fins cutting into space. We're playing a lot with scale and proportion, but not in the traditional red carpet sense, because people know that we can do that. We have a few black fabrics. There's black velvet, silk velvet, black wool crepe, black silk tulle, black wool twill.
Are you happy now that you eliminated all the colors? Is it a good idea?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh yeah,
Why?
I think so. At the beginning we tried color, but it just didn't work. I don't know, I just felt like on Instagram and all the awards ceremonies and red carpets and the Met Gala and blah, it's just an endless parade of different colors, volumes. It's like a huge mixed salad bowl. And to me, I started to feel desensitized to a lot of it, And so this was really a way of kind of coming back to the elemental, the elements. Gold became the color. Gold became kind of like this kind of release for us because it was a lot of black and white. But honestly, we had so many fittings and everything felt so good in black and white, and that was it.
This outfit is so magical, iconic. I feel like I own the world. I think it's my favorite. Stunning, lovely.
This is Haute Couture. The dresses are all one of a kind. If you order them, they will be cut at your exact size and for a hefty price. The made-to-measure magic being that you instantly feel like you own the town.
So we worked the gold in two different ways. The first way was in metal. So we used a lightweight metal and hammered it into place, and we did like the rings of Saturn. I've been obsessed with Dune, the movie. I don't know if I've seen it many times.
Many times?
Many times.
Oh,
I don't know, probably 8 or 9 times.
Oh,
I saw it twice in theater, and then I bought it, and then I've been watching it at home. I rewatch movies a lot. So Dune, Arrival, Interstellar, The Abyss, and Contact with Jodie Foster. This kind of like otherworldliness, this space element felt really good. The other gold embroidery that we did, which is incredible. They take the codes at the house, which I drew for a tablecloth for a party that we did in New York. So I painted all over the tablecloth. So we scanned those drawings and then we turned them into 3D clay sculptures that were done here in Paris. Dozens of clay sculptures of doves and locks and body parts. And then they take leather, very thin leather, and they stretch it on top of the clay, mold it, and then they take the clay away. So then you have a lightweight leather molding, and then it's covered in stones that we sourced in Paris that are from the 30s. All of the jackets came by just cutting different shapes of collars, different shapes of sleeves. So everything was really done in the 3D process, which was also really new, because normally I put a lot of emphasis on the drawing part of it, but it didn't feel right.
It's very shiny and beautiful. Look like a goddess. Someone said a goddess of the sea.
Is it heavy?
It's kind of heavy, like here.
Or are you going to walk?
Slowly, so they can enjoy the view.
We have a few moments of homage. So this is one of the old Schiaparelli, vintage Schiaparelli embroideries from 38 or 39. It's based on Apollo Fountain at Versailles. This is also one of palm trees that she did back in the day for a Schiaparelli jacket, but we did like levitating 3D palm trees that all tremble. So this is tailoring toile from the atelier.
Ah oui.
They call it US toile, actually. Toile Americaine, which is my favorite fabric. It's really, it's like very barbaric, you know, but I wanted to treat it like a final fabric, like exalt the toile part of it. This is all embroidered in, you know, the gold threads that are all sourced from the 30s. I love those, like, that couture tremble that you kind of see like in the 50s. And so when she walks, it's like a forest around her, and it reminds me of like an anime movie or something. I love this piece too. This is molded leather with molded leather rings.
Can I ask you what do you think of your outfit?
I'm feeling very Madonna, right? In all the ways. All the ways. I love it. He's a breath of fresh air.
Feeling good?
Are we talking about you?
No.
Yeah.
This is a fountain of hammered gold, and it moves like a jellyfish. There's a bustier inside with little channels, and then the metal rods just slip in. So it's really easy, actually.
Il y avait la pièce que portait Maria Carla avec les tiges dorées qui tombaient comme ça, comme une espèce de fontaine un peu d'or. Je trouve ça très beau. C'était la réinvention de ce que ça veut dire le surréalisme aujourd'hui.
A lot of the things are based on movement. The black crin, this is all exposed crin that sort of like bounces. You know, in Dune, there's the nun. Did you see it?
No.
There are the Bene Gesserit nuns, which are like the high priestess, and this was kind of the hat shape kind of came in a fitting. That's the other thing too. Almost no sketching was done in advance of the collection. Everything was done with mock-ups, with boards. We cut boards, you know, like this, and covered them in black paper and cut holes out of them, and then Stephen Jones turned them into black velvet discs that are perfect.
I've known Daniel for a long time. We've worked together for many, many years. So we were just talking about halos. And this is such an incredible space here. It's how to fill the space around the girl. and make them look a little bit godly and of the heavens and of outer space. These are all big planets.
Which one was the most nerve-wracking piece?
I think the one which is connected to the dress, because I've never done anything like that before. So it's always an adventure. Hats are the essence of couture in the way that they're the essence of Paris. If you imagine an haute couture girl and you're 1,000 miles away, she's in Paris and she has a big hat on. Simple.
The baguettes are, you know, as an American living in Paris, there's a little bit of fun I like to have with the Parisian lifestyle, because I don't eat bread anymore, but everyone else here does.
One of my favorite things about Daniel is how he manages to take the banal and turn it into something quite couture, like those bread, the breadsticks that were sort of plated with gold leaf. Just really beautiful, really imaginative.
Baguettes, yes. They are not eatable actually, but they look good. I think it's gorgeous, like very gorgeous, and I love it.
We also did a roast chicken. I don't think we're actually going to use this, but we did a lot of different gold props. We also did the chalice and the famous Schiaparelli perfume bottle as well. And then we have this bag, which we have just in black and gold for classic, but then we did this, and we have a few others turned almost into like a furniture object.
Other hats include this pleasant golden brain. Why only have a gold finger when you can enjoy a gold brain?
Oh, hello! I know! Cool, right? Yeah.
The shoes, too. There's like a sort of perverted belle de jour-ness to the styling. Almost like the devil's hoof kind of thing happening here. We also did, like jokingly, we're like living on planet Schiaparelli. This is for the more vicious client, but they're incredibly easy to walk into. And you know the book, Where the Wild Things Are? It's based on those claws. I loved that book as a child. We have a look that's completely inspired by Julia Roberts' shopping spree in Pretty Woman, with the hat and the gloves. The humor is really key. It's never campy though, that's the thing. Like, Schiaparelli can flirt with bad taste. As Marie said, it takes good taste to have bad taste, but it should never go in that direction of camp. So that's something we're always navigating.
So it's a fine line.
Yeah, it's a very fine line. I like the risk of it all, too.
Ce qui me plaît dans la maison Schiaparelli, c'est tout le côté héritage, le passé, et en même temps ce côté très moderne et futuristique. Et cette ironie qui est toujours maîtrisée, calculée et bien précise. Il y a un humour maîtrisé en fait, un humour couture.
So like Calder and a little Lalande-ish. It's just like listening, doing what feels right. What would I want to see right now? I don't want to see any more ball gowns. I've seen them all. I want to see someone show up to a red carpet in a dress that comes right here with black tights and suede pumps, and that feels like no one's doing that.
Hello.
The dress of Adu Takesh is a sea of fabric that is a test for the nerves of seamstresses. It's imposing, it takes space.
Let's go! Looks of the backstage.
Closing a haute couture show is always a special moment for a model. The last look is considered the apotheose.
Is the wedding gown?
We have a black gown at the end. It's black silk. That'll be the only gown in the collection. It's the only like true red carpet number on the, I mean like as we understand red carpet right now. And you know, if I saw someone wearing that to the Oscars with like the boob tubes and the pot de soie and the big train, and it's chic but it's wit and it's a little perverse too. And it feels like American in that sense.
What do you like about Daniel's vision for Schiaparelli?
He's somehow her natural heir. I think he experiments, he has fun, and he really wants to push things in a new direction. He's like super creative, and he puts it on the runway in an haute couture way.
Everybody screams, everybody cries. This is Paris fashion, madame. A masked Kanye West is in the greetings.
Thank you so much. Graphically is amazing. I'm going to talk to you every time I have like a film like that. That's good. Thank you. Thank you.
The best greetings are, of course, when other designers are here, like Olivier Roustin from Balmain.
I'm your biggest fan.
Oh my god.
You're bringing the lights to Paris. That's why we call this city the city of lights.
Or Simon Port-Jacquemus from Jacquemus.
I love it. So poetic. Thank you so much. So French, so lunar. I love it. It's Monday morning. I wake up and I'm smiling. Thank you.
And TB Magougou.
I think in a time right now where everything is so dark and murky, I think seeing something that is so joyous, so like celebratory, and I think we're all leaving today's show having changed a little.
J'ai adoré. J'adore ce qu'il fait. De toute façon, regarde les chaussures. J'adore. Je pense que c'est un génie. Je trouve qu'il arrive à mixer son côté américain avec le côté français. C'est ce qui rend encore plus beau cette couture française, en fait, cette couture de Paris. Et je trouve ça génial. J'adore.
The model Julia Fox, who stole the paparazzi games that day, talked to us.
Oh my god, it was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. He's an artist, he's an innovator, he's taking classic elements of fashion and making them really futuristic and fresh, and I'm just so excited for him and his career. It's going to be really iconic. That's all I have to say, thank you.
Voila, this was my report about the celestial Schiaparelli Haute Couture collection for summer 2022 by Daniel Roseberry with hats by Stephen Jones in Paris. Subscribe if you want to see more fashion, action, passion. Hit the notification bell, leave a comment and binge on all my other videos. We have plenty of hats, gold, intergalactic couture.